What's good?
What's up, King? How you?
I'm good, man.
I love that accent. you
Yeah,
you
good
in the
one.
Virgin Islands right now?
Yeah, we in islands right now. Yeah.
Okay. So when you coming back to I guess dry land? I mean, I wouldn't, but
I mean, no plans yet. We just here, this is where I live, this is where my family live, this is where we're from. So, we live here. No plans here. I was actually gonna head to the States right after Thanksgiving. I was gonna do some work up there with David Sparks,
from Brooklyn,
with
yeah,
flats.
yeah, yep.
He was getting ready for a fight, so I was gonna do some sparring with him, but with COVID and all that, decided to cancel. So no
Okay.
plans as yet.
Is your dad out there too with you?
Yeah, Pops here. Pops is
How's he
good.
doing?
He good, man. He's staying busy, man. He stay busy.
He's
He in the
still knocking
gym.
people out?
He wants to.
Oh shit.
He want to. He actually was calling out Sugar Ray the other day.
Oh
Mike Tyson.
wow.
Mike Tyson done gone and start some stuff.
He sure
Got
they started some stuff. See?
got all these boys thinking they can come back. And Pops is like, man, Sugar Ray never fought me. I wanted to fight him. And so he was like calling him out. So we'll see. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
So they're saying right now the Ryan Garcia Pacquiao, I guess, fight
Hmm.
announcement.
Yep.
Me personally, I'm gonna say Pacquiao has earned the right to fight whoever he could fight the guy
Facts.
next door. I
Facts.
just don't think Ryan has done enough to deserve that type of payday. That's just my opinion. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree. I think he still needs to prove himself. He still
Hmm.
needs to win big fights. He won that last fight really. That was a tough fight. That was a good fighter. That was his step up fight, and I think he
Hmm.
needed like a major fight. Um, so I'm not sure why he got that fight, but it is what it is.
It is what it
Boxing is
is.
kind of in a spot where I feel like this is just my opinion. I feel like boxing is in a spot where big fights just have to be made, and it seems like that's kind of what's happening with that. They're just trying to make big fights. So.
I got the young prospect Ray Savage on here. You seen him fight yet?
Yeah. I see, right? Yeah,
Yeah. He's good. He can fight.
yeah.
Now
That's a
you
yeah,
haven't been in the ring since 2017. So what's going on? You gonna be back
yeah, man.
soon? Like it's this is crazy.
I've actually had a couple offers, and they all fell through. So a couple
Hmm.
fights. The position that I'm in, some guys they see me as a step up, but then I'm still a risk. So
Yeah.
a lot of fights were planned and then got canceled, and then we got two hurricanes. That's why I haven't fought in 2017. I was getting ready for a fight to be a main event, but then we got hit with two Category 5 hurricanes.
Oh
First
sure.
ever in history. That really tore us up. Was helping the community, feeding people for free and things like that.
Awesome.
Yeah, making sure everybody was good. And then was getting ready for another fight, and then COVID hit.
Yeah.
And then
COVID
that
man. We
messed a
got
lot of
Flat
stuff
on here
up.
too. Your guy is on here. Flat. He on here.
Yeah, Flat was good. That's my
He's on
guy.
here. COVID
Yeah,
kind of messed a lot of things up. You know.
yeah, a lot. And so actually, I was getting ready for a fight in March. I was gonna fight in St. Martin in March, but I just got a call yesterday that that's getting pushed back to July.
Okay.
But good news though. Good news is my guy was here. You just had him on live not too long ago. Dylan Price.
Dylan, who's that? I
Yeah,
have him on
Dylan.
live. I
Yeah,
don't remember
yeah,
him.
from
Maybe I
Philly.
did.
Dylan
I
from
don't know.
Philly. He's from
Okay,
Philly, and
okay. So
yeah.
he was out there with you working.
Nah, he was here on vacation, and so
Oh,
he hit
okay.
me up like, "Yo, I'm here. I'm coming through." I was like, "All right, cool." He was signed with Floyd, but he's independent now.
Okay.
So I was like, "All right, come through." And him and his people are doing some cards in Philly, so I'm looking to go to the Philly in April and do a fight in April.
Okay.
So
Awesome. Awesome. So when it gets closer to the date, I guess you'll make it more
yeah, that's
known
the
when you make
plan
that
right now.
announcement. Awesome. Great.
Yeah, that'll be
Um,
comeback.
you're cooking. You still doing
Hmm.
that? Cause you still doing your
Yeah,
cooking?
yeah.
Okay.
I'm a chef. That's my other niche. I cook. I love cooking. But I do it on my own time. I manage a cafe and bakery, but it's for a
Nice.
nonprofit. It's really a school. We teach at-risk youth, just how to keep a job, have good work ethic. I just do it through culinary arts. You know what I mean?
Awesome.
But everything else I do on my own time. TV shows, I do catering, private chef gigs. I do all that on my own time, so I
Dope.
can
So if I
manage
get
that
married,
schedule.
can you cater my wedding?
Hell yeah.
Look, I'm vegan though, so can you make some vegan meals? That's
I
that's
can
that's
do
what
vegan.
you do
Actually, I
vegan.
I do a couple clients that are vegan. Yeah, for sure.
Awesome. So what do you make that's
Yeah.
vegan?
I can do anything, but I do like a vegan lasagna. You ever heard
Mm,
of TVP?
no. Is that
Yeah,
what, like a cheese?
that's like an island thing though. That's a
Oh, what is it?
yeah, it's like it looks like ground beef, but it's actually beans, corn, and different things. It looks like ground beef, but it's all vegan.
Oh,
And so we
wow.
use that a lot here, TVP, tofu.
Nice.
But I like to make veggies. I like to just do veggies and do them in different sauces and different styles. And
Nice.
yeah, I'm a beast with the pasta,
Nice.
beast with the rice. So yeah, I can mix it up. I can
Yeah,
mix it
so
up.
when I get married, you're gonna have to do that. They saying, what island are you
Yeah.
from? Tell them where you from, Jay.
I'm from St. Thomas, U.S. Virgin Islands. That's where I'm from. That's where I live. Yeah.
Awesome. How's the weather right now? What is it, like in the 80s?
Yeah, I was on a boat today too. We did a
Oh,
nice
come,
boat
why you
trip
rubbing it
today.
in?
Water's clear. Water's super clear.
Ugh.
Water's nice and warm.
You know what? You know what it was
Beautiful
today in New
day.
Jersey? It was like
What?
27. Yeah, it was cold. The
27?
hawk was out. Yeah, it was out.
Damn, but that's not super low for right now though.
Listen, I was in Miami last week. I have issues with my knee. I
Hmm.
didn't feel anything. I came back here. It's like I'm crippled. I'm only 40. It's like, come on now.
Damn.
This is ridiculous. It's the weather. So
Yeah.
the
Yeah, I saw you
sun,
was in
everything is
Miami.
just, yeah, man. But I was in
Yeah.
Miami and I'm like, this is the life.
Damn.
I think it's
Yeah,
time
it's
for me to
beautiful.
move somewhere where it's
It's
nice.
just warm all year round, right?
Yep. They said, you ever been to Antigua?
Yeah, Antigua, I got some family from Antigua. Antigua's nice.
Oh,
Yeah, I
I
haven't
went
been
to
there
St.
since I was a
Martin a
kid.
couple years ago.
Yeah,
Oh,
St.
it's
Martin.
not. St. Martin was pretty nice.
St.
So is
Martin
the
is,
water there like it is in Jamaica? Because Jamaica's water was like gorgeous,
yeah, it's similar. It's very similar.
very
They're
similar.
they're a little different because they're at the top, closer to Florida, and they hit more of the Atlantic Ocean. We're a little lower down, and we get the Caribbean Sea on one side and Atlantic on the other side. But
Okay.
it's very similar, very similar. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be out there soon. Somebody said in New York it's below 20 right now. It ain't even right, right?
Damn.
And he's talking about a boat ride. Come on now.
Yeah.
So when you come back, if you could have any fight you want at 168 or 175, who would it be? Anybody you
Uh,
wanted?
oh, Chavez Jr.
Savage, good
Yo,
fight.
I wanted to fight him for a long time, and I met his dad and him after he fought after he fought Fonfara. You
Oh
remember
yes,
that
yes,
fight?
yes. Yep.
I was in Big Bear training with Triple G, and Fonfara came up for like a week right before he went down to fight, and he sparred, and they asked me to spar Fonfara, and I
Hmm.
messed up Fonfara, but Fonfara's my boy. I messed him up in the ring, and Fonfara's like, "Damn, you a beast." And I was like, "Yo, we coming to the fight," so we came down, and Fonfara beat him, and I knew Fonfara was going to beat him because of the skill level.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, and so after the fight, Chavez and my dad are close because
Oh,
they fought.
nice.
They were Don King fighters, so they
Hmm.
would fight on the same card all the time. So as kids, we would see each other like at the hotels and stuff like that.
Oh,
I would see
wow.
Chavez, and they would see each other. And so I was like, "Yo, let me go find him." So we went, talked to the dad, and he's like, "Oh, you're Julian's son." I was like, "Yeah, yeah." And I stood up next to Chavez Jr. You know, he had his eyes swollen. He was pretty messed up. And I was like, "How you doing, man?" He's like, "Yeah, good, good." And they're like, "Wait, what weight you fight?" I was like, "Superman weight." They're like, "No, you fight." I was like, "Cause I'm way bigger than him." They're like, "Oh shit." I was like, "Yeah, I want to fight him one day." They're like, "Yeah, maybe."
Maybe, especially not now. They're probably
Yeah,
not gonna do
yeah, but that
it.
never happened. But yeah, I would love to fight Chavez Jr.
I got you
Yeah, I'd
winning
love
that
to.
fight by knockout. So,
Yeah, I
what
feel
you
like
think
that.
happened to Chavez Jr.? What do you think it was? You think he just didn't take it serious, or maybe trying
It
to live up to his father's name? Was it like a mixture of both?
could be. You know, it's hard to say. You know, we're not in his head or his brain. You know, it's hard to
Hmm.
say what, but it's definitely a mental thing. You know,
Hmm.
he has the tools that he could be
Hmm.
good.
I
I
agree.
I think it's just a mental thing. I don't know what it is that's kind of blocking him. You know, I got Sergio Martinez ready for him too.
Oh, nice. That was a good
I was
fight.
That was
Oh
a
yeah,
great fight. I
yeah,
got
it
Sergio
was.
Martinez ready for him. We did a camp for like 2 months getting ready for Chavez. And he actually had the chance to win. He had a chance to win that fight, but there's something mentally that he just I don't know. I don't know if he's not just fully just giving it his all, or
Hmm.
there's just a
Hmm.
mental blockage where he's trying to be like his dad, and that could be
Could
messing with
be.
him, you know.
Yeah.
We don't know.
Did you watch the fights last night? Did you see Scooter, Cool Boy from
Of course,
Philly?
man. Yo,
He looked
Scooter
good.
looked
Listen,
good
let me tell
last
you
night,
something.
man.
I knew he was gonna box,
Ooh.
but I didn't know he was gonna fight him like that.
He went
He
inside
yeah, he
and
went in
was beating him
most of the
inside.
fight. Yeah, at
That
his
was a
own, and that's the
beautiful
way Leo
showing.
fights, and he was beating him like that. Yeah, he
Correct.
looked great.
Correct. Very impressive.
He definitely looked
Impressive.
great.
I was super impressed. Yeah,
Absolutely.
I
Me
thought he was
too.
gonna outbox him myself. But he was outboxing him, but it was it would have been a harder fight for him to stay boxing that way.
The
It would have
whole,
took a lot of energy.
absolutely. Yeah,
And so he said, you know
absolutely.
what, I'm gonna go in the pocket with him. And that was the right move. It was
He
the
looked
right
good.
move.
And then he boxed when he was supposed to. He like mixed. He
When he
looked
needed
great
to.
last night. Absolutely,
Correct.
absolutely. So
Correct.
I'm hats off to him. And my father was impressed, and he's a hard critic, and he was like, "I like that boy, Schoolboy." He was good though. I'm highly impressed.
Agreed.
So, some of the young guys at the smaller weight classes, who are your favorite? Like a couple that you like really watch right now.
I mean, I just love the sport, man. You know, I watch everybody, do like these, like a lot of people didn't think Scooter last night wasn't a big fight, right? But those are the
Mm-hmm.
fights I like to watch. I like to see
Mm-hmm.
those guys. So, everybody really, it don't really matter, man. I follow anybody, everybody. I watch all the fights every time.
That's
Anytime
what's up.
fights are on, I'm there. So it's everybody.
That's that's definitely what's up. When was your last
Yeah.
live fight that you went to? Was it before COVID?
My last live fight, where did I go? Which one was it? Not Floyd McGregor. I went to one after that. I think it was no, not Spence. It
Seems
was
like it's
definitely
been
in
a
the
lifetime
Barclays.
ago.
Yeah, that's a long time ago. It was definitely at the Barclays though. Um,
Nice,
oh, it was Garcia Porter. Yeah,
nice. That was a
Garcia
good,
Porter. That
close
was the
fight
last.
too.
That
That was
was
a
a good
close
fight.
fight too.
Yeah, yeah, that was good
So
energy too.
it was. I love the Barclays. Always good energies. What are some fights you
Hmm.
would hope to see in 2021? I'm gonna throw that Pacquiao Ryan out the window.
Yeah, I don't know about that too.
What are some real fights you want to see in 2021? Any weight class.
Um, it looks like Joshua and Fury is gonna happen. That's gonna be a
Hmm.
good fight.
Hmm.
Um, I want to see Ortiz get in there with somebody. Um,
Hmm.
he's gonna get back in there. I think Charles Martin, a homie of mine. He's supposed to
Okay.
fight. He's supposed to fight Bronze Bomber Wilder, but
Oh
yeah, you haven't heard about that?
no, I know he fought
Hmm.
Joshua.
Yeah, he
Okay.
fought Joshua, lost early.
Yeah.
And then he surprisingly, I thought he was gonna lose to Gerald
Yeah.
Washington. I
Yeah.
thought
He
he was
won
gonna
that
lose,
fight.
but boy, that boy came out and hit him with some left hands. He looked good that fight. So
Yeah, he did.
yeah, I think he's fighting Wilder. We'll see. That should
Okay.
be interesting. But
I'm
I
happy for
think
him. He
Wilder
gets some
should.
nice little paycheck. I'm
Yeah,
all for people getting their money. Get your
facts, man.
money.
Facts.
So that's what's up.
Hmm.
That's what's up.
Um, I definitely want to see Bud get back in.
Hmm.
With who, it don't matter. Whoever he fights is gonna be a big fight. Of course, I want to see him and Spence. That's a mega fight for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, I, I think they're probably not gonna go that route next, but I'm excited to see Bud back in there with anybody. He's
Me
just,
too.
for me, he's just one of the top. He's on top of my list.
Mine too. Mhm. Him and Spence actually. Mine
Hmm.
too.
Yeah.
Mine too. Absolutely.
Uh, Davis versus anybody.
Yeah.
Uh,
Right.
but you know that four right there: Teofimo, Davis, Haney, Garcia, all them boys in that crowd right there. Any of those fights would be great to happen. Anyone that would be
Hmm.
great for the sport. Um,
Absolutely. Absolutely. Does your
I
dad
want to.
still watch boxing?
Yeah, yeah, he was with us Saturday night watching the fights. Yeah,
Nice.
yeah, he loves
Nice.
the sport too.
That's
Yeah, we're
what's
actually
up.
getting some guys ready for the Olympics. Well, potentially the qualifiers will be happening in June. So we got a couple guys getting ready
Okay.
for that.
Awesome. Okay.
Interesting
Good.
fact. You ready for this? Interesting
What?
fact. You ready? My household, right? What's up, y'all? Yeah, I see y'all in the comments. My
Oh
household,
boy.
my dad's household where we grew up, it's the only household that has a world champion and three Olympians in it.
That's dope.
Yeah, the only one.
That's
We found that out
dope. That's dope.
coincidentally. my dad was getting inducted to the International Boxing Hall of Fame. I think at the beginning of 2017 is when he got inducted.
So,
We was out there and someone asked all of us to sign a glove, so we all
mm,
signed it. And then the guy was like, "Do you know I have one world champion and three Olympians on one glove, and
that's dope.
all from the same house?"
That's dope.
And we were like, "Oh snap, that's pretty cool." We're
Yes,
like, we
that's
need to call up Guinness.
definitely fire.
So it's lit.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I hope when all this COVID is over that like you get your fight in July. I know this has set a lot of people back. Have you been staying in the
Yeah.
gym?
Yeah, constantly. Like I said,
Okay.
we got a couple guys that has been getting ready for Olympics. I'm in there with them all the time. We got fighters coming down here all the time. Puerto Rico is right next door. You know, we're like 20
Nice.
minutes from Puerto Rico. So we get a lot of Puerto Rican fighters. Tito Trinidad, we're in touch with them. Miguel Cotto and his camp. We're close with them. So I've been staying in the gym consistently, just waiting. You know what I mean?
Nice.
Waiting.
That's good.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of my birthday's coming up, and I want to go to a nice island. So that's like a I guess it's like a straight flight from Jersey or something to get out to
We
the
got
Virgin
one.
Islands.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think there's one from Jersey. There's
Okay.
one from JFK. All in that
Okay.
area. You got a couple straight flights. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Good. So maybe I'll do that in April because I did the Jamaica. I've done Mexico. I've done Puerto Rico. I want to do something
Right.
different. So
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
And the VA definitely different.
Yeah, maybe
It's
I'll come out there for the weekend, my birthday
definitely.
weekend. That's
Yeah.
dope. That's hella dope. So hopefully I get this vegan meal from you. When I'm out there,
Yeah.
I want
Yeah,
that
man, just hit
lasagna.
me.
What's the other thing you told me that you make? The dish that you make in your
The
house,
the
the vegan one.
the TVP.
I want that.
Yeah, 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 yeah. You'll love that. Yeah.
I want some vegetables. I want a whole
Yeah.
vegan meal.
Yeah. That's what the Rastaman them they eat.
That's right. That's what I want. And I want some ganja. No, I'm kidding. So
Yeah, we could get you find
we
that
get that.
for you.
Okay, there you go.
Of course.
That's what's
Of
up.
course.
Definitely. So if you get the fight in July, I hope you do. I'm praying. Please come back on my live so we can talk about it and tell everybody
Yeah.
what you want to say
Yeah,
before
for
you go.
sure.
Though, say whatever you want. Talk your shit.
Just you know what I mean. Just everybody, do what you gotta do, man. This is tough times for everybody. You know what I mean. Sometimes you gotta rethink what we're doing. Stay active, stay focused. A lot of athletes don't have a secondary income or stream. You know what I mean. So find your niches. You know what I mean. Find your niche, stay in your lane, and make things happen. Especially for athletes, we have a tough time. Sports is our life, and we definitely got to learn to expound on it. So spread your mind. Open your mind, find things that you can grow your brand and take it off. Take off and grow because your family still got to eat, whether you in the sport or not. You know what I mean? Whether you in the sport or you not, your body ain't gonna last forever. You know what I mean? So stay focused on doing what you gotta do, provide for your family, and let's do work, man. Let's just do work and make this place look, nice. Make this place nice.
And they are rooting for you in the comments. So we
Yeah,
supporting
man.
you.
Appreciate it.
We'll be back
Always.
watching when you get back out there and have you back up here to talk your shit. Okay.
Always, man.
Stay
Always.
blessed. Keep that water nice and blue. Enjoy
Yeah, yeah, you're gonna be
your
blue. You're
weather.
gonna be blue. Yeah, yeah. And I'm gonna head to Vegas. My first trip is gonna either be to Vegas, so
Nice.
I can put some hands on Jay Leon Love because I was supposed to fight him for a long time.
Uh oh.
I was supposed to fight Jay Leon for a long time.